그런 존재가 아닌 hero 자유롭게 날 것이 fly.
Hey everyone, it's Desert. Listen and share love. Okay, this one's a bit later than I'd hoped. I'm still kind of playing catch up because I was sick. Anyway, so this is ONEUS. I think I might be pronouncing it right by now. Twilight. Now, I saw the teasers for this and I've been so looking forward to this. And it's one of those ones I just can't. Even though I was sick, I was like, I held off on it because I really wanted to react to this because of how incredible their debut was with Valkyrie. That song and the whole mini album was incredible. One of the songs off that album, which I'd been really listening to it recently because I knew they had a comeback. Hero off that album, it's been a bit of a real earworm for me ever since they debuted. Listen to it, it's a really good song. I really love it. Anyway, so here we go. Finally, here we go. Just like the teaser, and I love the location from the teasers where they're showing us. It's somewhere in Europe. Oh. Ooh. 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 So beautiful. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Ooh. I love their outfits. Oh. The mirror from the teasers. Oh. Rain down. Oh. Oh, this is. Should I change that there? Oh. God, I love this location. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, yeah, listen, after this first chorus, I changed the speed here from here on. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, the eyes. Big bad wolf. Oh. Ooh, and the changing of the sunlight. Ooh. That's an interesting finish. They've left it on. Whoa. Oh no, oh. It's like Valkyrie. They did that in the Valkyrie museum. Whoa. Ooh. Twilight. It's moved the symbol. Okay, that bit was interesting at the end there with the symbol for ONEUS, because like you had the O, but you had like look like a little moon above it, but it's actually moved to like a 3 o'clock position now. Hang on. I found the concept that they actually did for this one, Twilight, to be very interesting. Now, I will state this first. I have never have I read any of the Twilight books or seen any of the movies. I know, kind of weird. It's just I never really have gotten around to seeing them, and yeah, just never have. Because like I do know enough about it from what I've heard online and enough parody bits and pieces that have been around. I'm sure most people do know at least a bit about it. That's why I found really interesting, because like they went for Valkyrie, then they've gone to Twilight. I got a funny feeling they're going to keep with the slight mythological side for their next release. I got a funny feeling it's going to continue on from there, because like Valkyrie, they really gave it a real breath of freshness to it and really made it a bit more of an updated concept to a point. Even though Valkyries themselves have a very deep and mythology that's heavily steeped in many and a few different cultures and that, from what I know of them. This is different. They went for Twilight because it kind of gives it a bit more of a broader spectrum, because you can go like vampire, werewolf, you know, you kind of got that there with this. Just a few slight references in that. But, oh, wow. Music-wise, it was very interesting, sound-wise. A bit heavy on like the techno synth and that too, they added to it in some parts of it. Vocally, it was really beautiful. Like, this song was absolutely beautiful. Like, a little bit heavy on some of like the like I said, some of the auto tune and techno sync. A little few bits of it were like not just with just the music, but with the vocals too. There was a little bit there, but honestly, with this song and the music video, it really does work for it. I actually really don't have an issue with that, because some people aren't a big fan of it, and some people really love it. It's just more of a personal thing. It does give me a slight nostalgic feel, like this music video and the song, to some older stuff, like just slight nostalgic feel. I think more because I've been listening to Shiny's Lucifer a lot lately as well. As I said before, you had the first chorus, and then the second chorus. It was slightly different, not just like vocally, it was a little bit of a longer chorus, but also they actually kind of changed it halfway through. The music behind it went really techno-y. And they really heavily techno tuned it and that, which actually was really cool, and it really drew you in a bit more and made you go, huh? They changed it up, not just lyrically, but not just vocally, but with the song itself as well too. Like I said, it's a really beautiful song. A music video, oh my god, as soon as I saw the teasers for it, I had a feeling that it was going to be absolutely as incredible as the song was, because it is like a European castle, and like many features of it are very gothic architecture wise too. I'm not entirely sure where in Europe this is, but it's absolutely incredible castle, and just certain ground layouts and that, and some of the rooms, like it's got various like gothic architecture, very heavy on like the carved figures and that too, especially in one section. I just got to bring it up. Hang on a sec, I'll find it. I think I found it. Just a sec. Yeah, like I said, I think it's about here. Hang on. Like I said, here they really changed in the chorus. Okay, this part of the building here. Like I said, absolutely beautiful, intricate carving architecture there. Like, it's so beautiful, and it looks like it has just been carved out of the stone itself, and the intricacies they put into the archways and that too. And like, it's got slight like, especially here with this, you got the big archway through here, then you got the 2 smaller arches, which are part of the building, and you got what look like 2 Greek gods or goddesses sitting on top there, with what looks like a chalice, which would have had probably water coming out of it or through it, possibly. That's what it does on look like. That is so intricate. Now, hang on a sec. Gotta go back a smidge. 15th of a smidge. Like this bit here, this archway, like I said, is such incredible like architecture in that too, and like it's got like Roman aspects to it, but it's also got many like more like slight modern Gothic, like architecture-wise too. And to a point, it looks like one of those locations where it's just been added onto over the years. But it's so incredible. Like this is like this. Looking at it, it more or less looks like it has been literally carved out of the stone. I really should look up where this castle is because it is absolutely incredible. Like just tingling how beautiful they went for here. The song is called Twilight, and Twilight is also a piece. Twilight is also a certain time. It's kind of between night and day. It's where it's not quite dark yet. It's just after sunset where it's not quite dark yet, and the sun's just set. It's that nice little twilight area, and with that too, Twilight is also kind of, you know, it's just a really, like, itself, it's a really beautiful thing itself too. And this song is so emotional too. You can, like, with this song too, like, I've had a look at gone back and had a look at some of this with the lyrics too, but this song is so beautiful. And I was fairly close to what I was thinking. Like, it's about losing that someone and not being able to get them back as that sun's setting and we're going into that twilight zone. I want you back, you know, I just can't forget about you. I'm going through this endless forest. Like, it's so beautiful. So, like, really, really got a lot of emotion to it. And I do love how at another part they did what they did in Valkyrie. I honestly had thought the music video had finished because this is a fairly long one. Like, it's over 4 minutes. And honestly, at the point, because it was in the late, because like when they did that in Valkyrie, it was right towards the end of the song, and they done this here actually a bit closer. Not quite as close to the end of the song, but it was still really incredible. That bit where they kind of slowed down and you honestly thought it had finished, but then, bam, we kind of just got thrown straight back into the song and music video. It was incredible, that bit. Yeah, up here. Yeah. The only light in the world, which is you. That's pretty much what they're saying. And this bit here. The wolf. The stars are hanging in the dark night sky. And I miss you. I'm shaded. Like this bit here. Honestly, I thought that was more or less the end of it. Like, holding it up to that sunlight, you know, trying to grab those last rays of light before you're dragged away from that light, from you, basically. It's so incredible. And then, bang! And this. The sun is falling, Twilight. Yeah, your lies are last. Don't leave me. It's so beautiful. The K. Twilight. And like I said, just here, like the symbol, the moon, it's moved and it's filled out more, that moon circle. So there's more to come. So we've gone from probably like 1, 2-ish, about 1 there. We've gone to the 3. Then we'll either go to like 5 or 6, and then we'll probably go to like 7. Then we'll probably go around to a 9. So yeah, I'm really interested to see where they go from here. Like, oh my god, music video is incredible. Like I said, when I saw the like that European castle they'd gone for, I was just blown away. Like, that could be anywhere in Europe too, just to specify, because like, yeah, that was just so incredible. Like, it was like you can tell they have gone out of their way, the company, to find that castle for this music video, because it really fits with that slight supernatural theme that they're kind of hinting on here with Twilight. Like I said, it's only got a loose basis around that whole Twilight, as in like the books and the movie concept, but beyond that, they've still really made it their own. And that was like Valkyrie, they made it their own. And just the way they finished both music videos, they finished them strong and powerful, and they left you wondering, where is it going from here? Because they're starting, especially now, it's starting to show that they are starting kind of, not just a journey, but also a bit of a story. You can really start to see that now. Anyway, this is Ezra. Listen, love, share the love, and I'll keep catching up, people. See ya.
넌 빛을 밝히려 해 함께 걸어갈래